Esteemed listeners, in light of recent international events, today we're going to reflect on a crucial question: is Russia no longer a threat? This question is especially intriguing as reports circulate that the Kremlin is pleased, despite the impact of Western sanctions and the conflict in Ukraine. Core thesis: the point is not that the Russian threat has vanished entirely, but that the nature and priority of that threat have changed. Its conventional power may have diminished, but its intent has not. Military weakness: the war in Ukraine exposed several conventional weaknesses of the Russian military: logistical issues, outdated technology, and high casualty rates. This raises doubts about its ability to mount a large-scale, direct military assault on Europe. Economic isolation: sanctions have slowed Russia's economic growth. While revenue from oil and gas has partially been maintained, it has been cut off from major Western markets and technologies. This has reduced its threat as a global economic power. Conclusion: yes, Russia may be losing its superpower status. But this does not mean it is no longer posing a threat. Hybrid warfare: the focus of the Russian threat has shifted from tanks to hybrid warfare. This means information warfare, disinformation, spreading false narratives, promoting political polarization through social media, and interfering in elections. Energy and food security threat: Russia continues to use energy resources as a strategic weapon, although Europe has adapted to this threat. Furthermore, actions like controlling grain corridors pose a threat to global food security. Political division: the Kremlin's primary success is fueling political discord within the US and the European Union. If the West is divided internally, Russia achieves its goals. This is where the Kremlin. Hybrid warfare: the focus of the Russian threat has shifted from tanks to hybrid warfare. This means information warfare, disinformation, spreading false narratives, promoting political polarization through social media, and interfering in elections. Core intent: the central objective of Russian foreign policy is to halt NATO expansion and maintain its sphere of influence over former Soviet states. This goal remains unchanged, regardless of the casualties or economic costs. Exporting authoritarianism: Russia also remains a hub for exporting the model of authoritarianism globally, which is a direct threat to the internal stability of democracies. No safe zone: Russia's neighbors, the Baltic states, Poland, constantly feel this threat. For them, the question is not has it vanished, but rather how will it attack now. Summary: the answer to our question is complex. Russia is no longer a massive, conventional military threat, but it is a potent, hidden, and strategically hybrid threat. The greatest danger is complacency. If we look at the Kremlin being pleased and dismiss the threat entirely, we become vulnerable to its hybrid attacks, disinformation, and political fragmentation. Strong conclusion: we must understand Russia's strategy, not just its scale. While the form of the threat has changed, the risk of ignoring it has never disappeared. Thank you for your attention.